up, y'all? What's up, y'all? So I'm just decided that today is Tell the Truth Tuesday. It's Tuesday in New Zealand. And I used to do I Was Wrong Wednesdays, which was inspired by Kesey Lamone's. He was doing that as a hashtag on Facebook. And I was like, oh my God, that's a great thing for the body. It's not an apology. And so we did that on Facebook for a while. And I might pick it back up again because I liked it so much. But right now I just felt like Tuesdays is a good day to just tell the truth about things, like our own sort of personal foibles and frailties and fears, and to really sort of try to get back into this practice of radical vulnerability as liberation, right? Like that the more I'm willing to just tell the truth about where I am, first of all, the more I will have reflected to me that I am not alone. And secondly, the more likely it is that, you know, telling on the voices, the demons, the whatever that is, creates the dynamic in which they don't have as much power. All right. And so that's what I'm going to do today. So, you know, here's what's real is, you know, I, for the last 2 years, and I've been talking about this, I'll probably keep talking about it because I really am processing it. The level of isolation that I chose to undertake in the last 2 years. I just realized it's the 2nd year anniversary of moving to New Zealand. So I have officially been living in New Zealand for 2 years, which is bananas, like totally outrageous, and fascinating, right? Like very much outside of anything that I expected, to have. I mean, I knew I was coming here, but it's all turned out very different. Lies. That's not true. I knew I was coming here and it has happened so much faster than I expected. The time has passed so much more quickly. And I did not know that I was coming here and that the first 2 years were only singularly about me really replenishing my well in quiet and solitude and isolation. And, you know, and I'm so clear, I've talked about this recently, that time is up, that season is up. I am very much, it is spring here and I am sprung. I want, you know, I'm like the bees and the birds and the bunnies. I want to be out playing. I want people to come play with me. But what I noticed is I'm very much of the like, okay, oh my gosh, everybody's here, you know, like I'm ready. And now I want everybody else to be ready. In the way in which I want what is my season to be everybody's season. And I'm very much, you know, I just read a meme Adrienne Marie reposted that was like, you know, your zodiac, making plans. And it was like listed by your zodiac sign. And it was like Scorpio, will have you wondering whether or not they plan to really show up for the plan, whether or not they plan to actually show up for the plans they made with you. And I was like, I don't appreciate that accurate as fuck read of me. But what that really is that there's this part of me that's like, when I don't want to be bothered, I don't want to be bothered. And when I want to be bothered, I want everybody to be ready to be bothered with me. I'm ready to play now. Everybody come play. All right, I don't want to play. Everybody go away. But be waiting for me, which is also another one of the things I saw in another one, Scorpio season meme that was like, why aren't you obsessed with me? Are you obsessed with me? Why aren't you obsessed with me? And I was just like, why are y'all in my business like this? I don't appreciate it. But I'm present to the way in which I'm like, you know, when I don't want to be bothered, I will go to the ends of the earth and lock myself in a room on an island off an island at the bottom of the world to get as far away from y'all as possible. And then when I come back, I want everybody to have been sitting there waiting for me to come back and be waiting for me to want to do things and come and play with me. And, you know, and can totally get in my story about how if that isn't happening the way I want it to happen, then it's a reflection of the fact that nobody really cares about me. Right. And all of these sort of voices that, stories, right, that I get to make up inside of my head. And so, you know, I'm just sharing this today because I know I'm not alone, right? That we all have these ways of showing up in the world that are, you know, one about our egos or that really reflect what, what wanting what we want when we want it. And, I'm really just committed to working through the story, right? That that nobody cares about me. Nobody was going to want to be my friend now, right? Which is super up for me the other day. Just intense feeling of now that I've returned to the world and I'm ready to engage again, nobody's going to want to be my friend, and nobody's going to come hang out with me, and nobody's going to love me, and blah, 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 blah. And, I just want to tell on those voices, and I want to acknowledge that, people have lives, and they weren't just sitting around waiting for Sonya, which, is a hard lesson for this Scorpio. And that which is for me will be for me, and those that are meant to spend time with me and come and connect will come and connect. And I really hope that people do. I really meant it the other day when I put on, I'm so ready to fill this gorgeous, beautiful space with human beings doing amazing, powerful, transformative work. And I'm plotting to make that an intentional, reoccurring space. And I'm also open for one-offs, for just dope people in the world who are yo, I need to get away. And I just want you to know that I really, literally have beautiful space for you to come and get away to, that you don't even have to fuck with me while you're here. I just want to share your energy on the grounds. We have locations that are separate entry with their own kitchens and bathrooms. Literally, you don't even have to fuck with me. But it would be nice to just see you walking around the property. So anyway, I wanted to share about that and put that out into the world, and just know that I'm not alone. Feel free to share your experiences of, the stories that you're holding on to, and what's your fear around, other humans. All right. Bye.